Hello. Good evening. Welcome. How the devil is everybody? It is Wednesday. Hump day, if you will. We're turning the corner on the week. You can start looking towards the weekend if you are on that kind of pattern. I know not everybody has the 9 till 5, but if you do, it is a signature time. Apologies to those of you who are on shift work. Good evening indeed. How is everybody? We're on. We've made it on. We're going to keep it chill today. I've definitely been on a very low energy run. I think it's fair to say. Hang on a minute. I'm just sorting out my stream deck locations. Better. I don't know. I was like stretched. No, we can't make it. Well, welcome in. How is everybody? We're here. We're gonna probably do some Geoguessr training as we keep it chill. But we are getting ready. We want to be gold standard at least in this game. At some point. I had a look at the dual rankings in Geoguessr. What does it go? Hang on. Where is it? It's under multiplayer duels. You can do team duels. I need to. If you've got if you want to be my friend on Geoguessr, let me know your Geoguessr name and we can sort that out. That's right. So yeah, there's a point system to get up to Gold 1, and then there's Master 2, Master 1, and Champion. And that's apparently something called the rating system. I don't know how that. I assume that just works because you kind of then go up and down the ladder depending on who you're playing within that area. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I think it's less about accruing points and more about you are literally competing against people or something. I don't know, but I get the feeling to be master upwards is hard basically. You are dealing with the people who have really got to kind of like a mad level of competence in the game. Essentially, so that'll be fun. This is my second coffee of the only my no. I had an absolute disaster of a coffee at a car showroom. I think it was Tori's chat, Tori Yumai. I think they're live at the moment. Actually, go check them out. Much more interested than this nonsense. Darth, you're lurking, Darth. So I'm not going to drag you out of lurk, but. Yes, this is essentially my second proper coffee of the day, which is a bit late, to be honest. I normally have them done and dusted by noon. It's just been a bit of a bitty day, getting stuff done and what have you. But yes, I took the car in. Basically, the oil level light came on. Yellow, not red. If it was red, I would have been extremely concerned. But it was here we go. Here's a middle-aged tale for everybody. But it came on last week, and I thought, oh, that's a bit soon for that to be coming on, because it's a reasonably new car, And I thought, okay, and then more confusingly still, it then went off again. I was like, oh right, what's this about? Is it actually properly low? Or is it the sensor? So obviously, I just called them up and said, can you have a look? So we popped out at lunchtime to just sit and wait. But I made the mistake. of helping myself to the complimentary, and there's no way they could charge for it. Complimentary coffee from their button press coffee machine. I honestly mistakes were made. Is all I'm going to say, because I can't imagine that coffee machine has been cleaned in any serious manner since the day they bought it and installed it in the showroom, So basically I was in the little waiting area, waiting, because these say, oh no, we'll just get it, we'll get the car up and have a quick look at the oil and stuff and blah 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 blah, no need to disappear and wait for courtesy cars or any of that. And it vomited out this concoction. I think my only saving grace is I think they they at least had fresh milk in. I think they do replace the milk daily. Everything else, I don't think has been touched in any noticeable fashion in the longest time. So out dribbled this satanic brew. And there's no sink like to get rid of it. You know, you can't like rinse it or anything like that. You know, so I was in for the duration. I was like, right, okay, I'll be choking this down then, will I? It just became a war of attrition eventually because it was you know, I like to think that I can tolerate bad coffee, which well, you know, needs must and all that, and by God, it stretched my tolerance levels to the very limit. It really did. It was oh God, it was an absolute nightmare of a drink. So much so, I think I put this in Tori's Discord. Actually, it says if I'd actually been there to buy a car, if I'd been like, you know, I was there for the service centre, but if I was there to buy a car, on the back of that coffee, I would have walked out. If this is the state of their coffee, I'm not buying a car here. You know, it's that bad. But I was going to say I would have, you know, and I would have driven away. But of course, they had me car. So that was fun. So that was the highlight. That was the highlight of my day. Was choking down something that allegedly was coffee, but basically wasn't. Not in any meaningful way. You know. But welcome in, everybody. I haven't even said hello to anybody properly. Despair Bear is... Oh, my lord. The Bear of Despair is... Hello, how are things in... Ohio? Hello, how are you... Stinky kid. How are you, honey sweetums, cutie snugglekins, boo-boo today? How are you, Despair Bear? I need to get myself a little cheat sheet of, like, pet names and then just start picking from them randomly, and then that'll be a little bit more smoother, that bit that I'm doing. You're good, sleepy. Fair. You are a mother to children of us, and they're of a particular age as well, if I remember rightly. So of course you're tired and sleepy. I think that's definitely comes with the territory, I'm afraid, as you well know. I do hope you're able to kind of get a little bit of quiet time at some point, mate. But it's good to see you. Lovely to see you, Despair Bear. It's nice to see you. So we're gonna do some Geoguessr in a minute. Just wanted to check in on everybody first, see how everybody's doing. You know, I'm all right. Like I say, I was just regaling people, or rather boring people, with the tales of the really bad coffee I had. Exciting life I lead, you know. But other than that, it's been a pretty standard day. Yeah, pretty much standard day. You know, just doing a few bits and pieces. But it's been all right. It's been all right. You know, just getting a few bits of admin done. The general day-to-day background radiation of adulting. Yeah. So you have background radiation. You know, if you get like a Geiger counter out, right, and it will. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are on Earth. It will occasionally go. You know, it's when it starts going. You've got a problem. So you've got your background radiation. You know, there's a base level, and I think it's like the same with with just general adulting, whether you have kids or you don't have kids, whether you're single or you have a partner. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what flavour it is. There is a background level of adulting that goes on. You know, stuff comes in. You know, cars need to be looked at. Admin comes in. In the US, I'm sure there's all sorts around health insurance or something, or or something here. Oh, your contents insurance is up for renewal. You know, it's a steady stream, of stuff that comes in. So yeah, it's been a standard adulting week so far. I'm trying to think of anything that particularly annoying came in. No, it's all good. But we did. Oh yes, but we did sort out. We're off to for those who are in the Manchester area. I don't mind saying this. If you're around and you want to try and snag another advice business card, there's 10 to collect. If you want to get another one for your collection, I shall be at the Manchester. There's a Comic Con. Well, confusingly, right? There's 2 Comic Cons in Manchester this weekend. There's one called MegaCon, which I think is the one I'm talking. Yeah, there's another one called Manchester Comic Con. It's more confusingly still, the Manchester one is actually in Salford. I mean, I'm losing the will to live to even regaling you with this story. Basically, though, the one that's in central Manchester, I will be there on Saturday with Danny daughter and her friend, and we're going to be having a mooch. Basically, we're going to see the cosplayer people doing their amazing stuff. They've got the usual Artist Alley merch stores, but they've also got it looks like they've actually got a half decent indie game section. The last time we went to this one, we didn't particularly stay all that long because it was fine, but it was definitely lacking. It was a bit light in content. This one, they've obviously learned from feedback, and there's a lot more. So I'll have a lovely time just mooching around the indie games and stuff. In that section, and going, hello, could I have a go at your game? Thank you. I'm a streamer, I stream. However we cut it. So yeah, if you're in the Manchester area and you're either go to that or whatever, let me know. I might even pretend that I know you. You never know. So that's the highlight of my. That's the highlight of my. I mean, it's actually gonna be a fun thing this Saturday. That'll be quite. I'm looking forward to it. Especially since, and again, this is a UK-centric thing, ever since the collapse and implosion of the Insomnia Gaming Festival, which was by far the crown jewel of the UK conventions, I would say. It's and that's a bit of. I mean, it's allegedly potentially coming back next year, but I don't know. It's all gone quiet again there, so I honestly don't know. It's all a bit not sure. But basically, the bottom line is that used to be twice a year. And it went. It was a definite gap in the calendar for UK. All the other good ones are like across Europe, which is bloody expensive. Yes, we will be at the Manchester thing. I think is it the one? Which one? Let me just double check which one it is, so I don't confuse myself. It's which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, MegaCon. We're at MegaCon, basically, which looks like it's got a few decent things going on. So yeah, we're a bit MegaCon, like I say. So yeah. If you're in the area, I'll say hello. Who's here? The Gangster. Hello. How are you? Good evening. How are you doing? So we're just having a quick chit chat before we start some Geoguessr training on our quest to get ever more accurate in our location guessing. But let me do the podium places before doing anything else. Mo, hello, welcome in. Gold went to Vodka. Congratulations, Vodka. What have you? We're all right, Mo. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Are you well? How's your week treating you, my friend? I hope you're having a good one. We're just chewing the fat, seeing how everybody's doing. This midweek, call it a midweek check-in, and then we're going to do some Geoguessr training. Vodka, congratulations. That is gold medal number 13 for you. Mousy, you are a stoned Papa Fox according to your vibe check. How are you, mate? How are you doing, Mousy? Mousy cutie, hello. How are you doing? Oh, you're good. Mo, you're getting cooked right now. 40? Where the heck are you, Mo? Where the heck are you in? Are you in Jordan, or are you actually just in a really, really hot bit of Europe? Oh my gosh. Good afternoon, my time, don't you? Thrak, remind me which country you're in, Thrak. We're in UK, so it's British summertime, BST. What's that? DZ? Because oh god, I'm aware, right, of the irony of not knowing what DZ is when I'm about to do Geoguessr. It's not Deutschland. Algeria. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm rubbish. You've told me before as well, Mo. You've told me before. I remember now. Apologies, I do have old man brain, you know. Thrak, you're right. Thrak, I'll remember that. Your East Coast, or at least Eastern time. So that could be several bits of whatever. But welcome in, Thrak. Welcome in. Let me just catch up again. Talia Marth, I'm welcome in your second silver. Your second silver while you've been here. I think it was. Yes. Lord Bogomol came in with the bronze. Congratulations, Lord Bogomol from America land. Oh, say, can you see? This is for the Americans in chat. Stand up. Come on. By the dawn's early light. I need the USA anthem lyrics. So I'm doing nice things for you. Oh, say, can you see? You do this like at the top of every sports occasion. It's weird. I love you, but it's strange. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last. You know what? Actually, I don't like this song because it's about the British tried to basically like bomb a fort, and apparently we don't. I don't know. Oh dear. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst it. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance. The thing is, I mean, Despair, I think you know us Brits reasonably well. Is that a fair comment? I see you, Mo, by the way. Hello. I will say hello properly to everybody in a minute. Danny, I see you as well. I think a lot of my American friends probably have quite a few British friends, and the British sense of humour, or the generals, we have a natural disinclination towards kind of earnestness. We find earnest people slightly odd, and it's kind of, you know, it puts us on edge. Yeah, we're quite cynical as Brits. Yeah, we're very dry. Well, a lot of us, we have a very dry, understated humour. A lot of us, you know, and so we don't go for overt. I mean, it sounds a bit of a cliche, but we don't really do like the kind of like that super enthusiastic cliche of the Americans, you know. Yeah, dry wit. There you are. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying it's exclusive to the Brits as well, of course. Don't get me, you know, I'm not like trying to kind of like say, oh yes, it's just us, you know. Yeah, but I'll tell you, right. I'll give you a little anecdote. I used to work for eBay, okay? I work for eBay. Big global company, yeah? All right? And I work like for a British outpost of it. Let's put it that way. And what you get occasionally would be these kind of global town halls, like, you know, virtual dial-in and stuff, right? And there was one that they did. Don't work there anymore, by the way, you know, so hopefully I'm safe regaling with this tale. And obviously us Brits were kind of like watching it, and we were just all watching our individual computers. We weren't gathering around, right? You know, none of that nonsense, you know. Daddy was some law drop, I know. Yeah, but strap in. So it was this American time hall. So it was like, I guess it was in San Jose. So it was at the mothership. So it would have been 8 hours behind. So I guess it must have been like, it was like 9 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. Because again, you Americans, like, if somebody says you're having a meeting at 8 o'clock, you're having a meeting at 8 in the morning. You say that to a Brit, I'll say, I'm on the school run. You're having a laugh. No, I'm not having a meeting at 8 o'clock. You'll see me at 9. Anyway, but it was at a time early enough to accommodate us lot. But of course, we're already half looking at our clock. We're looking at our watches going, it's 5 o'clock. I can't get going. Anyway. And it was about this new advertising campaign, a new advert that eBay were about to do, right? And it was the first reveal of it. And it was like the CEO at the time, his name escapes me. I think he got in a bit of bother, if I remember rightly, if I remember the news, but that's a different story. And he comes on and like goes into time and like, hey, and everybody's like, woo! And all those Brits are just going, oh, Jesus Christ, what's he doing? And he said, hey, yeah, I'm so stoked I can't do the accent, you know, I can't, for some reason, my kryptonite is the American accent. I'm so, I'll do a Yorkshire accent. No, I'm so stoked to be here. No, so I'm so stoked. I can't do the accent. I'm so excited here, and we're so excited to show you this new advertising campaign, which really embodies our values. Blah 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 blah. You know, we're tuning it out at this point. Yeah. And he said, "Here we go, woo!" And everybody else is like, clapping. I always get shades of North Korea where you don't want to be the last person to stop clapping because it gets noted by the elite. So, excuse me, I noticed you. I noticed you were the first to stop clapping. What's going on there? My hands were tired. Well. Don't worry, we'll cut them off. They'll never be tired anymore. There's a bit of that going on, But and they showed the advert, and it was I'm not going to say it was garbage, but it wasn't particularly great. It was very, very anodyne, very saccharine. It was trying to kind of gloss over the fact that eBay is now just basically a glorified dropshipper. Basically also it's kind of like it's a warmed over Temu. There's loads of shonky goods being resold, rather than what it used to be, which used to be kind of like the tat bazaar that we all used to love, because it was individual people selling tat, and there was sometimes bargains to be had, and he just came on, and they stopped, and they came back, fade back to the stage, woo, 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 look at me, I'm probably on camera, woo, and this guy just came up, and he just went, he literally did this, he went, wasn't that awesome? I could hear. Remember, I'm listening to this on headphones, surrounded by lots of other Brits, okay? I could hear, even with my headphones, two things. I could hear people's eyes roll into the back of their head, and I could hear that, just that British... it's a very British sound, okay? It's where life is serving you a bunch of lemons, but you're British, so you mustn't grumble, And So basically, that to me is kind of the difference. Is kind of one of the key differences between kind of like American. I mean, it's corporate culture, so it's kind of a bit of a rarefied example. But at the same time, it was like that's corporate culture, American versus like the British one, where it's just like oh God, what's going on here? Right, are we off then? That kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and all the whooping. The fake applause I'd be happy to go off. Yeah, it was the whooping that did us. It was the whooping that really set us all on edge. British people don't whoop unless they're drunk. Okay? So if a corporate I can tell you right now, if a British audience whoops, right, they've either had a lot to drink at lunchtime or they're being forced to whoop. Okay? Yeah, they are whooping under duress. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, British people see whoopers in a cat call. We do get, British don't make lemonade. They currently eat lemons and whinge about it. No, we just go down shop and buy it. It's like peacocks don't whoop. Peacocks make a sort of like a distressed, slightly aggressive shriek. That's a peacock. Yeah. So like they don't go whoop 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 whoop. That's a dog. A dog sort of whoops. No, a peacock. You hear that? And a peacock. It's like peacock. They're loud. They're meant to be. I mean, you're not allowed to eat them anymore, but apparently peacock's quite tasty. Now, I don't think you're allowed to eat peacock anymore. The royals, not surprisingly, used to love it. They used to fill their stomachs to the brim with roasted peacock. Guess what I'm looking at? Are you allowed to eat peacock? Is it legal to eat peacocks in the UK? Can you put? Here we go. I need to find. Hang on, there's country life. Everything you need to know about the limousine of the avian kingdom. What's all this about? I just want to see, can I eat it? I don't want everything else. What do you need to know? This feels like a bit AI, this. Keeping peak. Bloody hell, you can tell that this article is for the upper classes. Keeping peacocks, what you need to know. Jesus Christ. There's no. Is there anything about can I eat, how they came to? I don't want the history. Can you eat peacocks? Right. The Peacocks Association with English country houses began in the Middle Ages. So so it was like for the upper class to kind of show off. It's like having a fancy sports car. If you had a shiny peacock, you know you'd made it. Peacock pie was a Christmas delicacy in medieval England. The report suggests that the meat was tough and coarse, and physicians believing it was indigestible and unbalanced the humours. That's just pure. That's overcooking. That's nothing to do with the peacock meat. That's that they overcooked it. Let's see. It was rarely eaten by the 18th century. It was served in 1914 at a luncheon held by the poets W.B. Yeats and Ezra Pound. Wow. But there's nothing about whether it's actually illegal anymore. So it's fallen out of favour. All right, we're enough of that for now. It feels like it's fallen out of favour, but I don't know if it's legitimately outright against the law to eat peacock. You're not allowed to eat swans. That's 100%. We know that. That belongs to the crown and all that. Definitely swans are out. Swans are way out. They're right off the menu. Peacocks, it's a bit ambiguous. It's a little bit ambivalent there. I don't know. If you grow them yourself, you can eat most fowls. Yeah, I don't know. Peacocks, I'm not sure. Maybe you can, but apparently people don't anymore. But is that because of the law? Or just because it's now kind of seen as a bit like, just not the done thing, Anyway, I don't know how we got onto that. Let me just get... Congratulations to our podium placers once again. Thank you again, Vodka, Talia Marfan, Lord Buggermole, for being here so alacritus and early. I appreciate you, I really do. Pick up the sandwiches from behind the bar. I'm afraid none of them have peacock meat in them. I'm afraid that I think peacock is off today. Natty, welcome in. I see you. We're just catching up with chat before we do some Geoguessr. How are you? Do let us know how your Wednesday is going, everybody. Give us your midweek check-in. How's it going? How's the rest of your week looking? I hope you're all okay. Darth, you're lurking. You're in game. No worries, mate. I want. Says you enjoy. Tell you, Marv, I'm not great today. My Crohn's has been kicking my butt. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know a couple of people who well, including yourself now, who have that condition. I know that it can lay people low, and what have you. So you have my sympathy and you have my empathy, friend. I do hope that that it passes. That you're feeling a bit better tomorrow. You know what I mean? Geoguessr, come on, I thought it was bad. Well, I will use my wisdom because we're training, Natty. We're training, so I'm using my my training practices here to get good at this game, So yeah, so it's still, let's call it geo-educated guesser. How about that? How are you doing anyway, mate? I hope you're okay. Do let me know. Despair Bear, welcome in once again. Yeah, free coffee is the worst. It probably. Oh god. Oh seriously. Oh, that coffee's gonna haunt me, Lord Buggermole. I know next time I take my car in for a service or whatever, I should not be having the coffee. I should not be having the coffee. Get good. That's the plan, Thrak. That's the plan. Yeah. Where am I again? But yeah, Despair Bear, lovely to see you, my friend. Gangster, welcome in once again. Mo, welcome in once again. I hope all things dans l'Algérie, c'est bon. Tu parles français un peu? Parce que tu habites en Algérie. C'est une pays où la langue c'est française, or it's one of the languages certainly. But welcome in once again, Mo. Hope you're well. Gangster, forced myself to do a workout, which gave me a mood boost. That's really good. Yeah, I have basically I'm trying to be good as well, actually. I mean, and I actually have taken some direct action around this because I was just like, it was annoying me. I've gone through spurts of being quite fit and then kind of lapses. Yeah, let's put it that way. So, peaks and troughs, as it were. And and I was mindful that I was not using my gym membership at the place that I was at all. It is that, which meant I was to the gym. I was the perfect gym member, the person who pays but never like wears out the equipment or gets in the way of doesn't make the place crowded. And I was just working. Why is it? Why am I not going? I said I've got to do something about this. I'm obviously motivation's gone. So what's going on? And a couple of things kind of struck me, and I was just thinking, hang on, well, when I'm there, these are the things I don't like, and this is what's put me off. So I did a bit of research, and I happily was on a rolling month contract, so I knew I could just cancel and move. So I says, okay, but don't cancel without committing to another new gym, otherwise you're in real trouble, So I just found that there's this place that I found is a bit closer to me. Is much bigger, as in like, i.e., there's therefore more equipment. I had a look, see at the equipment is good, and perhaps more importantly for me, it's 24 hours. Now I haven't used the, and I know some people who like suffer from insomnia and stuff, where they love for them the gym is like a sanctuary when they're really struggling with the insomnia and stuff. They'll be there at 3 a.m, because stuff like that. So the fact that it's there, I mean, I don't. I will be sleeping through at 3. I would suspect, but I do like the fact that I can go whenever. So if the mood takes me, I can just go. So it's got a lot going for it, and I've been a few times now, just getting back into the swing of it, and I'm feeling a lot better for it. And I know that I will go. So I will go tomorrow. And again, just knowing I can get into the routine, you know it is. You got to get the ball rolling again, keep it going, etc., etc. So yeah, it's good. Basically, it's just to say I hear you and I see you with your having the workout helps, and I do feel a lot better for going 100%. Take a little bit of the puppy fat off, that kind of stuff is what I'm looking to do. But yeah, welcome in once again, Mousy. Welcome in once again. Lovely to see you. Thrak, I hope your bit of America is treating you well. You downloaded Osu. Again, my hands are. Oh yeah, I think you said it's a bit of a. Is that one of those bullet hell games by any chance? Is that one of those bullet hell games? If I remember rightly, or is it more of a slasher game? I can't remember. But yes, let's see. EDT is Eastern Daylight Time, since we still do daylight times. Oh, it's like, yeah, we're on BST, British, instead of GMT, Greenwich mean. We're on British summertime at the moment. So yeah, so that's why the 5 hours is aligned. Usually you switch back to non-daylight savings maybe a week after we switch. So there's a small window twice a year where the time zones kind of don't align as they normally do, that -5 and what have you. But on the whole, it's all good. But yeah, Danny, welcome in. I'm here listening as I lay down for a bit. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. Low spoon. Oh, I see. Thracker's asked. Yeah, low spoons. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay. I hear you. I hear you with the whole spoons thing. You do what you need to do, Danny. Just know that people, as we say in the lounge, you can speak and talk as much or as little as you want. We 1,000% appreciate our lurkers, the people who just come here and hang out and just want to listen in, and just feel part of the community. And if you want to talk at any time, that's fantastic. That's all good. It's all good. So yeah, welcome in, Danny. You chill out and do what you need to do. I think I did get your go live notification, but I was in a meeting at the time, so I couldn't. I thought it might be bad form to put Twitch on while I was in this meeting, just in case, So what's that? Oh, don't worry. This is something in another tab that I'm finding way more interesting than you. That's an awkward conversation you don't want with your professional colleagues. It's nice to see you though, mate. Oh dear, but yeah, despair bet. I literally had to sing this song every week at school. Pledge of Allegiance every morning. Yeah. That whole flag thing. We've talked about it now, but yeah, it is. It's very Brits. It puts us on edge. It very much puts us on edge. That kind of stuff, you know. You used to have to sing "God Save the King" in British cinemas before the film started. Now you're going back to like the 30s and stuff here, gangster. Yeah, I mean that's it. I think you're going to Empire days. You're not wrong. But we've definitely moved on. We've moved on from that at least, you know. Mo, welcome in once again. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to kind of get to proper replies, but we are getting there. I do hope you're having a good day. How's work with you, friend? How's things? How's things there safe? How's things London way, friend? I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. You watch a lot of Come Dine With Me, says Thrak. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's been going forever, that show. I always find it a little bit too, as a Brit, I just find it, it kind of makes me cringe a bit because you know, there was the, I think, did I mention it to Danny? I think I did. I mentioned it to Danny, the episode where the bloke, it was like a bloke hosting, and for he did the serve sushi on me like a table, basically. Okay, we're going to be banning you, mate. Let's just get rid of that one, shall we? Just give me a second. Give me a second. I don't think we'll be saying that one. Oh my gosh. Yep, thank you, God. You know what? That is so 2019, that name. Since, you know what I mean? I'm actually impressed that got through the filters. Anyway, let's move on. Where am I? Yeah. Yes, so basically the sushi one where I mentioned to Danny, I think she might have watched it subsequently. You know, that and that whole thing about serving sushi on a person. I mean, first of all, it's the whole cultural appropriation of it. Even then, in Japan, I think it's steeped in controversy, and what have you. And then it was basically this slightly sweaty, hairy bloke in nothing but boxer shorts. Oh yeah, eat this raw fish off me. It's like, what the hell was he thinking? You know. Come dine with me. Oh my God, what a show. Oh my God. It is kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It sits in a weird halfway house, that one. In like, it's a rarefied version of the British, that one. Because the people on it, now that it's a popular show, are very knowing. You see what I mean? So they know how to, they know the game they need to play for the TV shows, which means that it's not like, it's not like a British, like a regular friends over for dinner type thing. It's weird, you know. But I find Come Down. What's it you find fascinating about it, Thrak? Maybe we can help you. Maybe the Brits in chat, we can help you with this cultural cross pollination, educational back and forth. You know, we will try and explain our British thinking to you if there are any burning questions that you have. You know. Oh my gosh, yeah. I worked in the school for years not to stop what we were doing at this time. We did not have students in our room at that time in the morning. When it's just yourself, do you have to pledge allegiance like just like by yourself, or do you have to wait until there's a crowd of you? I kind of don't know. I haven't finished our shreddies by 8. I know. Yeah, and stoked. Yeah, anybody who uses the word stoked in a corporate setting with genuine enthusiasm is immediately on my red flags list. You know, got to tell you. I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. You know, God bless you for liking some of the stuff we do. It's like any country, you know what I mean? There's good bits and there's terrible bits, you know. I wonder. I mean, I can't remember. Did you mention you've watched a lot of like kind of our old school British comedies via PBS and stuff like that? You know. Lord Bogwell, thank you for the clip. Yes, clip bounties are active. That's an excellent segue. Exclamation mark clip, or indeed whatever method you wish to use. If you take a clip thank you. You will get yourself 500 pocket money when I eventually get organised with all that. If I cross-post it to other socials, you'll get an additional 1,500. And if you win Clip of the Month Club, the Clip of the Month competition, rather, which is obviously ending in 8 days, you will get some Stream Loot chests and probably a bit more pocket money. So clip away. And also, the Whizzes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, now that we're in the second half of 2025, some of you will know because I've approached you and I've talked about it. The Whizzes, I am sorting out the presenters for the 2025 Whizzes kind of award ceremony. So one of the certificates awards is Clipper of the Year, or rather Clip of the Year, and the Whizzy goes to the person who clipped it. So basically, clip away, and there's so many prizes to be won. Basically, Workoo! Hail and well met, Workoo. What happens in your part of the world, friend? I forget. I can't remember. I can't remember where you are, Worker. Are you in Yorkshire? Are you in Yorkshire? I'll do a different accent if you are. Are you down? Are you like Stratford? I can't remember where you are. You've told me. You told me, and I've bloody forgotten. Workoo is here. I don't think I've got any active moderators at the moment, but I will do a shout out soon. Oh my lord! I know that name. I just saw it pop up. Have a golden sparkle, Vithika. Merci bien pour votre rad. Oh, c'est très excité. Oh, sacre ma coeur. Oh, bonsoir, ma chérie. Oh, how are you doing? Hello, I'll stop speaking French at you. How are you doing, Vithika? Well, welcome in. I'm gonna have to do some manual shout outs. Astral, welcome in. Thorns and I had to do a little bit of like elite speak translation there. Thorns and Roses, welcome in. I like that name. Is that like a play on Guns N' Roses, or is it just a nice lyrical name? I like it. Basically, is what I'm saying. Vithika, welcome in. Thank you so much for your raid. What are you up to today? Oh, you were doing Simsy stuff. We just took 6 hours to get Astral to marry my Sims in the challenge. We saw you. Oh, was I mooching? Was I mooching, Vithika? I love it. Let me do you a shout out, friend. Let me do you a shout out. Hang on. We're just doing a bit of chit chat before Geoguessr. You're hard to get. I love it. I like, no. Is it sort of like Pride and Prejudice sort of thing? No, Mr. Darcy, no. The scandal if we are seen together. No, I could not possibly respond to your affections. No. Right. Vithika, you were doing Sims. Yes, you were doing Sims 4. Lounge members, if you're not already following Vithika, then what is wrong with you? I'm very disappointed in you. Okay, you need to be following that. You need to be following this with this wonderful, funny, witty, erudite. I think sarcastic. I think is your own description. Streamer. She's amazing. Thorns and Roses. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Oh God, there's another one. Twiggy Sticks. Oh, I love that name. Twiggy Sticks. Welcome in as well. Welcome into the lounge. But yes, lounge members, please do be following Vithika. Okay, you will not regret it. Obviously, you can see they do love their Sims 4. They do love their Dead by Daylight as well, and lots of other goodies. They've been playing Date Everything quite recently as well. Have you actually physically dated everything now, Vithika, or are there more things to date? You know, are we close to 100% datage? Oh, we've got more to do. Oh, my lord. Next daughter is marrying you. Are you marrying me off, Vithika? I'm a merry bachelor. I'm a merry bachelor. I live free. I quaff coffee. Ha ha. I suspect the reality is slightly less glamorous, but ha ha. You're all singles in the town to be wedded to my family. Oh God, it's like a weird Sims version of Love Island. Oh my God. Wedding to your family. Oh, you're the matriarch. I love it. What's the Sims? I mean, honestly, this is a semi-genuine question. What's the Sims opinion about polygamy? Can you have multiple marriages in Sims? Because some people live that lifestyle. I'm just curious. Or does The Sims not allow that? You say, I don't know. You can be a polygamist in The Sims, as in like it is like a lifestyle choice that can be made. Interesting. Astral Glitches, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the lounge. I appreciate you. We all sleep in the same room. Absolutely not a cult. Do we all have cloaks? Hooded cloaks at that? Because I think that'll be the kicker. Yeah. So they added it with the love struck. So that's really good that they've added that. I'm happy that basically any flavor of relationship is accommodated and acknowledged. Because we know that a lot of the time, it's the visibility of showing, hey, this is fine. Is part, is half the battle a lot of the time. I'm glad to see they've done that. I mean, I know with it being EA, there'll be some cynical reasoning of it sells. If you see what I mean, I don't particularly think they're going to be doing it because they're altruistic necessarily, but I'm just glad they did it nonetheless. Not sure there are many places IRL where you can marry more than one person. Isn't that a Mormon thing? Is that a Mormon-y thing? I can't remember. Or the moon is I think is multiple marriages. I can't remember. I know what you mean. But yeah, from a legal standpoint, it must be a nightmare. Yeah, it's illegal but decriminalised. Oh, interesting, Thrak. Good Lord, the things you learn. Right, just very briefly though, welcome in new lounge members. I appreciate you all. Vithika, if you need to raid and run Vithika, I understand. Of course, I 100% understand that. If you're hanging out, fantastic, love to see it. But if you do need to crack on, then please do. I know how it is post stream, I really do. Thank Darth Killer. Thank you very much for the additional wee shout out there. How are you doing? Darth's back from a game, so she is. How you doing there, my wee hen? Darth is Scottish, by the way, which is just some context for those who are new here. Darth, my moderator, is from Scottish land, so I like to make her feel comfortable with a Scottish accent. It makes them less flighty. You see what I mean? I'm coming back from Lurk, and I hear the distinct tones of a post-raid spiel, so I rush. Everyone needs more Scots. They do indeed. All right, thank you so much for that. Oh, I can't do American accents. We've just had this. My kryptonite. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me just do a quick mini intro this side. Welcome to the lounge, new followers. You now have a virtual comfy chair. This is the lounge. This. It works. How it works interdimensionally is quite tricky to explain. Just know that the place is infinitely large, but you're next to your friends all time, and you're always within walking distance of the bar at the back there. Fully stocked, soft and hard drinks, of course. And you can just chill out with everybody here. As new followers, you get access to the GIF list, follower level. If you sub, you get more. Hold your wish, Daddy. Ugh. I didn't know what you mean. But yeah, welcome in. And we have a variety streamer. Chat heavy, very focused on our community. As you can see, we're just doing chit chat right now. As Geoguessr might happen in a minute. We do a lot of chat. We do a lot of mad house listings, so crazy houses that you can actually buy. We go have a look at them. We do a lot of food stuff. We have a quiz show that I will be reviving quite soon. So Who Wants the Scale Mount Wisdom? So if you fancy being on Contestants Row for that, you'll be able to watch episodes and see if you fancy your own go. Prizes to be won. We do gameplay. We love our indie games, so we do try and play indie games as well, indie gems as we call them. And we have a few rotation games where we like to play Euro Truck Simulator, all that kind of stuff. And occasionally, maybe some community stuff as well. Maybe some we do Marble specials and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't done one for the longest time, so I'm overdue. Well, that's us. Welcome in. I was just catching up with chat, basically. Just catching up. You've missed a lot, right? We've just ascertained that peacocks you can probably eat them in the UK, but we're not 100% sure if it's been made illegal or whether it's just fallen out of fashion. Because I was thinking I'd quite like to try peacock just the once, just to see what it's like. But I get the feeling it might be a bit gamey. I'm not a massive fan of kind of game bird, you know. Not a fan. I had pigeon once, didn't think much of it. You know what I mean? Not one from the street. I don't just grab one from the street and stick it in the microwave, you understand. You know, it was like a fancy restaurant where they grab it from the street, so you don't have to see that, and what have you. But I wasn't a fan of it. I've heard seagull is nasty. Oh, God. What does a seagull eat? If you think about your average seagull, they eat basically chips or fries from American friends. But yeah, it's kind of British kind of chippy chips. Discarded hamburger, and maybe the occasional rotted fish. I can imagine seagulls not the most. You know what I mean? That's not going to make them taste all that good. You know what I mean? Peacock. See, peacock might be all right because if it's corn fed or something, it might be all right. You know, but I don't know. Who would eat seagull? Thorns and roses. I will bet money somebody's had a go. Because that's just what people are like. That, you know what I mean? They just everything for content as well. But seagull will be nasty. I don't think there's any saving a seagull. It'll be too. Oh God, it'll be quite rancid. I reckon. You know. I don't think there's any way of saving that taste. You know. If the apocalypse hits, I am shooting them out of the sky. I mean, you'll eat. But yeah, if you're desperate, you're eating them, aren't you? But I mean, you're talking pretty high on the desperation scales. I've got to say. Yeah. Did your grandfather eat them in the war? Did he ever tell you what they tasted like, Astral? Genuine question. Did you ever get a review? You know what I mean? Because I'd like to know. They are the rats of the sky. Oh my God! I'll let that one through, Vithika. I'll let it through because I know what you're saying. You call them Nazi pigeons. I think they're more kind of like, they're thuggish, aren't they? I mean, there's loads of reports these days, like you get all these reports in the UK press, around seaside towns in particular, that the seagulls have got really aggressive. There's loads of signs that people say, protect your food, because they will just come in and they will mug you for your food, you know. You've got to be careful. Yeah, they're hefty. Your average seagulls, they're a lump of bird, you know. You got to be careful. Yeah, not allowed to feed them. They will snatch you out of your hands. But yeah, a lot of them, Vithika, now they've realised they don't. You know what I mean? They don't even like look for scraps on the floor. If they see somebody like holding, say, like a chips, you know, a bowl of chips or small fries, frites, out, they'll dive bomb. They will dive bomb either to grab them outright or to knock them out your hand, knowing that you're not going to eat them. They've learned. They've evolved. You know what I mean? It's slightly disturbing, you know. Oh God! Right, I'm just catching up with chat, everybody, from earlier, and then we're going to go on to Geoguessr. But yeah, Natty, welcome in. I hope you're all good. Thrak, here we go. Ever since I stopped working retail, my exercise routine has been practically non-existent. No motivation to do it either. I've been trying to fix my diet at least. I mean, yeah, it's just sometimes the thing I've always found is like it's baby steps, little victories, Thrak, little victories, you know, and that's the starting point. Yeah, but everybody's journey. I know everybody's journey is different, you know, and I know what I need to be able to exercise and what have you, and eat better and all that kind of stuff. But it varies from person to person. But it's good that you're looking into your diet and stuff. You know. Let's see. Got a bit sick yesterday with a sinus headache, but I'm feeling better. Oh, I'm sorry you had that. Second half of my work day and it's slow and steady. Allows me to work on the script for my next podcast episode. Oh, nice. What's the subject of your podcast, Thrak, if you don't mind me asking? Your gym is yard work, walking, shopping at huge American stores. Fair dues, Lord Bogomol, you know what I mean? For me, gym is like I want to go with a friend, says Mo, otherwise I just sit down and sleep. Oh dear. I mean, to be fair, that is a known and effective tactic, Mo, is to have a gym buddy. Yeah, if you it's easier said than done. You've got to have somebody who's also prepared to you have to kind of bounce off each other to motivate each other rather than give each other excuses. Plus, your schedules have to match and align and blah 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 blah. But I do know where people do that, it works really well for them because obviously they are going with somebody and they do work. You know what I mean? It works for them. But yeah, it can be an effective technique. You know. But again, it's we're different approaches for different people, of course. I do hope to get more exercise. I have more medical tests next week. I hope that all goes well, mate. And and as you're running around constantly already, Lord Bogomol. So I can imagine, in terms of fitting even more stuff in there is going to be a challenge. But if you can, then fantastic. Right, let me see. I'm catching up. We're cool. Welcome in once again. I need to do a shout out for Workoo. Workoo needs a shout out. Sorry for the delay on this. Workoo, wonderful person. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's Workoo. Do click through. Give you clicky. Follow, please, if you'd be so kind, everybody. I appreciate you for doing that. Workoo, welcome in once again. I wish I was Yorkshire, but sadly I have to be suffering in blood. That's right. You've told me Nottingham. Nottingham's a tricky accent. It's kind of. It's not northern, but it's not southern either. It's kind of a bit of a blank slate. The Nottingham accent. Might be true. I'd have to really teach myself to do Nottingham, I think. It's lovely to see you, though, mate. What's occurring in Workoo land? You will have to watch the clip to figure out what eating conversation I clipped. I will check later, Lord Bockamole. I'm looking forward to it. Watched quite a lot of Monty Python. Shocker, I know. Oh, that's the gateway drug for a lot of British comedy. But I watched a bit of an old British game show called Bullseye. You watch Bullseye? Seriously? I love Bullseye with Jim Bowen. Can't beat a bit of bully. And he's proper northern. He's sadly passed away, Jim Bowen, now. He's like, but it was great, Oh, look, let's see what you could have won. Yeah? Now, remember this rhyme. This will mean nothing to people, pet people, unless you've watched Bullseye. It's like, remember, stay out of the black and in the red. I remember you get nothing in this game for two in a bed. Oh, God. Oh, memories. I love that show. They tried to revive it. They tried to do a reboot. I don't know if the reboot's still going, but they tried to do a reboot, and obviously all its charm had gone. It was of its time, but it worked because of it worked for a lot of reasons, just because of its kind of inherent slight cheapness and stuff like that. It was charming. Yeah, loved it. If you've got more old British shows you want to watch, gosh, that's a good question. Going for Gold. It was more of a pan-European one, but look for Going for Gold. Or Blockbusters. Look for old school Blockbusters with Bob Holness. That was quite good. I'll be interested in what you think of those. My favourite bands are British bands. Nice. But yeah, welcome in once again, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you all. I really do. Just seeing where I'm up to on the old. So I'm gonna get wed into Vithika's family. Interesting. We'll see how this pans out. So Vithika, in this game, are you on the market? Is there a non-zero probability of me marrying you? Because you know what I mean? Because that'd make my week. That seriously, even virtually, it make my week. That would. Tori calls us her wives. Yes, waifus indeed. The Sims Island. I think that was real. Really? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Where am I? Cloaks are coming when I'm allowed to dress the Sims. Yeah, put us all in kind of cultist cloaks, Vithika, yeah? That'll really add to the whole vibe, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, right, I'm catching up. I'm almost there. It's illegal in all 50 states. What, polygamy? Oh, okay. It's illegal, but go ahead, we won't charge you. Yeah, exactly, just... love is love. As long as there's no coercion or people being forced against their will to do something. I don't want to. I personally don't want to be on a rota. If you see what I mean. You know, I've got enough admin in my life. The last thing I need to be doing is having a calendar to work out whether. Yeah, hang on. It's Wednesday the 23rd. Okay. Oh, I'm the daddy today. Right. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that level. I don't need that additional layer of admin in my life. I've got enough going on. Yeah, if it's all legal and consenting, yeah, exactly. My opinion as well. And too many people are obsessed with what goes on in other people's lives. You know, it's just like, are they harming you? Are they harming others? Are they harming each other? No. Well, shut up then. Go away. It's nonsensical to me. Any other opinion than that. Oh God. Right. I think it probably should be worrying how I can have you on such a low volume and still recognise certain whiz speech patterns. Yeah, I can tell you. I can give you a pattern right now that will get Darth into chat. It'd be a bit unfair though, because it would be a false positive. But if I went, Darth, I need an adult for demonstration purposes only. I need an adult, Darth. That might get her out. So what's happening? Who's banning? Yep, there we go. No, Darth, I was just demonstrating that's one of the phrases that you would react to. Sorry, I got you out to lurk just for a demonstration, but mea culpa, you know. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Darth. It was just a wee test, you know, but I appreciate your vigilance, so I do. I really do, Darth. You're an amazing human being. So you are. And what would I do without you? I don't know. I don't know what. If you would know my moderator, what am I doing? You know? And I would walk 500 miles, and I would. This is a Scottish love song. It's a beautiful song. I think it's from the 1800s. And if I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to be at your door. I do believe that Robbie Burns wrote that one. Right. Can I tell you my random Scottish story of the week? Of course you can. You don't sing it, you proclaim it. Yes. When I wake up, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. Lovely song. Proper crowd pleaser, that. I'm going to wash my face and get my glasses, and then we're going to start walking on my walking pad while watching. Oh, nice! That's cool. Is this something you've done? Is this something you always do for the car, or is the walking pad regime kind of a new thing? You know, awesome, love it. I wonder how well I'll be able to type. I guess we'll find out. This is the first time, and I had this thing for over a year. Vithika, fantastic. You're getting on that pad, and you're giving it a go. And I think that's worth acknowledging. Let us know how it goes, mate. I hope you get on with it. You know. Yeah, seagull. Don't eat seagull. Can't imagine it'll taste good. But people have probably tried. Like I say, either out of desperation or curiosity, depending on the time zone, or the period of time you're asking. Yeah, they will just steal food right out your hand, Astral. 100%. Darth, I need an adult. Darth. We've got a troll. Could you just ban that one, please? Thank you. Oh dear. What? So, let's see if Darth saw that one. Darth, I need an adult. Are you there? Can you see? I'm not going to say it out loud because it's one of them. It's somebody. It's basically a 12-year-old who doesn't get enough attention from their parents. It's this one. If you'd be so kind, right? But I'm afraid they're not going to get any attention from this daddy. I'm sorry. Banished. Thank you. Seagulls are protected in Belgium. Really, Astral? Wow. We had a seagull here, and it picked up a chihuahua and flew away with it. I'm sure I read that story. I'm sure I read that story. It's horrific, really. I mean, oh God, don't bear thinking about. Astral, enjoy your lurk. Sorry, I just realised I'm behind chat. You've gone into lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Astral. So your podcast, it's me playing through the entire Call of Duty series called Thrak Ops. I love that. I'm only on episode 2, but hopefully it'll be out by Monday. Nice, Thrak. Nice. I love that. I love that for you. That's really cool. Obviously, you love the game as well, you know. Going for gold. And what was the other one? Oh, what did I say? Blockbusters, Thrak. Blockbusters. See what you think of that one. They're both of them are kind of like that British low budget type of thing. You know, the more modern British game shows, they don't have the same charm because they're like there's a lot more money involved now. Sale of the Century. Oh my gosh, Thrak. It was a late 70s, early 80s game show called Sale of the Century. Just absolutely peak, slightly downbeat British of that age. I wonder what you think. I wonder what you think. I'm not even going to acknowledge Darth. If you do the honours, please. You know. Yeah, not even worth the GIF. Yeah. No, that's for you actually. The GIF is your treat. You can have that. You can have that. Right. Right, let me see. So on the cruise, we didn't get off at the last port, or we'd been there before. We knew it wasn't the closest down to the quayside, and we wanted a quiet day. So we went to the pub for the afternoon quiz, and because it was a port day, it was quite quiet. Maybe like 10 teams, 12 max. Oh, I bet you are you eating them alive, Darth? Let's see, Vithika. I weighed myself when I almost had a heart attack. Let's go. Oh, God bless you, Vithika. God bless you. I mean, we'll give you every encouragement, or motivation that we can here. So we quizzed, and we're doing the keep your papers in the air if you've got 10, if you've got 12. Turns out we were tied for first, and it meant that was the tiebreaker. Oh, okay. Modview doesn't seem to let me show me most recent followers. That's annoying. So we came joint top of the quiz with another table. Indicates for me to get up on stage for it. This quiz host eschews the usual numbers-based tiebreaker and gives us 15 seconds to turn our quiz paper into a paper airplane, and whoever flies the furthest wins. I like that. That's quite clever. I like that. Need to say I'm quite competitive. Nice. Like cheat, yeah, Thrak. If it's Sale of the Century, you'll love it. If you're after those kind of cheap vibes, you will absolutely love Sale of the Century. I can even remember the theme tune now. And it's basically all the way from East Anglia. Anglia. It's the quiz of the week. Oh God, that's unearthed memory. That's unearthed memory. So you've done your 15 seconds. The Ents host is clearing a flight path to test them. The other lady's been sent up to a table, and she says, "Well done" to me, and I say same to her, and then it is that a Scottish accent I hear? Yes. I've written all these down. I'm excited. I do hope you like them, Thrak. Where are you from? Dunfermline. Snaffy's hometown. Effectively, if someone asked, is it the nearest place we live to? Oh, so do I. Get excited to the point that the quiz host noticed and asked about the hubbub, and bless her, she had clearly never heard of Dunfermline. The lady beside me clarified, in the only way that marks someone as being from Dunfermline, it was Scotland's ancient capital. That's like legal tender. Is that what you have to say? Are you obligated? You are obligated to say it. I love it. Your plane goes furthest. Go back to the table with Snafu, and a guy from another team runs over. I'm from Dunfermline too. What is it? All the Scottish people coming together. That's beautiful. I love it. So out of 10 to 12 tables, 3 of them were from the same Scottish city. God bless you. Look at you, all travelling. That's so sweet, isn't it? Oh, so sweet, yeah. On a ship of nearly 6,000 people. Wow. You have a natural affinity to come together, Darth. I love it. You have this natural affinity to come together. What you like? Right, I'm caught up with chat. Shall we do some Geoguessr? I'll change category. I will do some Geoguessr trading. So I am humming the Sale of the Century quiz show theme tune. I've just right. So let's go back to Geoguessr home. Let's go over here. I've also reported the files. Thank you very much, Darth. Appreciate you. I mean, eventually, they're not very bright because eventually they'll get an IP ban for it as well. I don't think we're not dealing with the best and the brightest, really, are we? Right. So here we are. We're going to do some more training. I think we're going to do. Let's do the community maps. A learnable world. Oh, indeed, Darth. Exactly. It says all. All they want is the tension, and on the half expectation that they've created another crap name. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's just basically if they come in, just no words, just ban. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. They're after the attention they don't get anywhere else. So, we'll just leave them to their poor life choices. Right. I want to search for learnable meta. Right, here we go. A learnable meta world. These are the ones that we've been using, right? We can do should we do the bollards one? What do you reckon? Or is that just like a bit mad? We can do we want a learnable meta world. Google car intermediate. Let's do intermediate. I always ask how sad their life is. Being a troll is the best they can do, and they never answer. Of course not, because they're getting jollies from the reaction. That's all. So if you don't even, if you give them the bare minimum there, it's like, oh, okay, right. So let's see. So this is one of the ones. So this is the intermediate. So we're not going to do very well, but we are going to learn. Okay. So let's play this. This is intermediate no move meta. We will get a script at the end that tells us what it is. So this one. So this will be about the signs, the fact that they're in yellow. Bandar Penwa. I wonder, is this Malaysia? Penawar feels Malaysian. It feels Malaysian. That's going to be the meta on this one, though. It's going to be the fact that you've got this going on. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be. I'm going to go with Malaysia and see if I'm right, and then we'll get the learnings from it. Yeah, I'm going to go with Malaysia. Gonna go with Malaysia. Where am I going? I'm in bloody India. What am I doing? Let's go with there and see what we got. Guess, and we were. Oh, it was okay, right? So this is the learnable meta for Malaysia. Excellent, lovely. Thanks, Darth. So so this is about a region as well. Johor yellow street signs. So why are you training this? Because basically we're going to start doing ranked play. Darth, did you miss this? Oh, mate, did you miss this? Yeah. So basically, it's kind of like like it's always good to have kind of a stream theme, as it were. Like kind of have all your bits and pieces, but have like some underlying rotation stuff. And I returned to I need to talk about Geoguessr again in a minute, actually, about something else. But basically, came back to this and played it years back. Then started like watching and participating in other streamers that I know, and I came back into it because they had a special deal and all that, courtesy of Domestic Bliss, wonderful streaming couple. So we did this, came onto this. And one of the things I thought about, well, let's not just play it randomly. Let's actually kind of give ourselves a goal, and the goal is that you can play what's called duels, Vithika. I'm sure there's people who obviously know as well, but just for those who don't, duels is where you literally play against each other, and it's like the fastest and most accurate over several rounds wins. Yeah. And it goes bronze, silver. It's like classic ranking: bronze, silver, gold, and then you go up to. Then it gets like you go up to like the rarefied air of master, yeah, and champion, and then all that proper, like they know stuff that you just won't even believe. And so we've just been started playing it, single game, mooching around, and then we came across.
I have just one
hello, Abs.
Are you ready?
How does one deal with big migraines? Totally not asking for a friend. Oh, mate. As somebody, I've never suffered from them myself, but I think the common refrain I've heard from people who do, and if there are other people who do suffer from migraines, do please give Ab some advice. I do think it's more along the lines of dark room, bit of a darkened room, if you see what I mean. So like, yeah, here we go. I've heard putting feet in hot water helps, for my friend at least. Nice. That's an interesting one. So kind of that's an interesting way of doing it as well. I like that. I do hope, other than the migraine, you're doing okay. Yeah, do test it. Yeah, Abs, test it out. If Vithika's had to go. Yeah, dark room, hot washcloth on the forehead, and maybe some meds. Yeah. Try not to. If the screen starts to make your eyes throb or something, and what have you, do rest up, Abs. You know what I mean? Do rest up, my friend. You know. So yeah. Other than that, I hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're okay. But yes, so Vithika, with this is like we're just trying to, try and get good at this game, basically, or reasonably good at it, because we can then play the competitive version and what have you. But what we found, and this was from Sarah, so Starlet Blossom, but streams with her partner Glenn on Domestic Bliss. To be fair, she put me basically. Let me know about this script that somebody's created, where they've created custom maps with this script, where it then gives you a practice area to do, and then it tells you about the meta that you should have found, or to remember to find next time, as it were. But yeah, there are the web guides as well, as you know, Darth. But no, this is like for like actual examples, which is great. You've had migraines in my family, and I get a headache about every 10 or so days. 2 ibuprofen takes it right away. Been working for years. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. Just rest up as much as you can, Abs, basically. Hopefully some of those methods there will help, So yeah, so this one, so after all that preamble, this is telling us in Malaysia, yellow street names and signs are specific to the state of Johor. So it's not just the fact that we're in Malaysia; it's we're in this area. See the Johor Bahru area. So it's not, if we see this right, this Johor bit. If we say this is Malaysia, we're not in top Malaysia, we're in bottom Malaysia. So that's kind of where we're heading now with the meta. It's mad, It's absolutely mad. So that's what. Well, this is what we're doing with the practicing, basically. So that one wasn't too bad. That one. Next. So what's our meta this time? Is it to do with the car? Maybe could be to do with the dirt. We can't move, by the way. It's going to be. This is a bollards one. This is a bollards question. See that bollard there? That is going to meet. I can't believe this. Yeah, we're talking about bollards. It's a load of old bollards, everybody. This is going to be a bollards question. We are north of the equator. I'm thinking this is maybe Nigeria or something like that. Don't have a migraine by the time I return to stream this weekend because that would be hell if it does return. Yeah, don't come back too soon, mate. You know, so your community will wait for you. You know, well, if you do come, great, but at the same time, don't push it, friend. I'm gonna go with Kenya and see. I'm just gonna go with Kenya and see if I'm right. No, oh Jesus Christ! Right. We learned something. We learned this, and this is where it gets mad with the meta. This is where it gets mad with the meta. You can find these white property sign markers on the sides of roads in South Australia, and it's South Australia only is the implication there, right? So if I see them, I'm in South Australia somewhere, like this state, the state of South Australia. Oh my gosh. Was just to say, I think it is down under, but I couldn't put my crochet down fast enough. Oh no! Yeet that crochet, Astral. What you crocheting? If you don't mind me asking, what you crocheting? But yeah, no, this is why we're learning. You know, we're having a go and seeing what we can find because these are tricky, right? What we're finding out here, these are the deliberately tricky bits. So we're looking at this. So there's the sun. It's to the north. So we're south of the equator. Okay, we know that. Now, what is giving this? What is giving away our location? Is it this one? Might be to do with the pylons. I think this might be a pylon one. You know what I mean? I don't think it's America. Oh, actually, is this America? No, it doesn't feel American. This South America could be South America. Again, this is great practice because we'll hopefully start learning. It's going to be these. This I bet it's something to do with this bloody pylon. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think it's South America. It's too flat. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go America, but I'm gonna go sort of like here and see if how wrong I am. It was South America. You look at that. It was. This is Brazil, right? So this is how we learn. It's not just the fact that this is Brazil. It's going to tell us which bit of Brazil. Yeah. The grass is throwing you off. Yeah. Well, I mean, here we go. So look, this is basically. So you're crocheting pumpkins, Astral. That's amazing. I'd love to see the pictures once they're done. So this is South America. So macaw palms have thin. So the meta, right, was this particular type of palm tree. This is how mad this game gets if you want to get like to the top level. They have thin leaves compared to other palms and often have a visible spear-shaped top. Okay. They are very common around Mato Grosso do Sul and the surrounding states, but can be seen much further out sometimes. These palms should be used with caution, and single trees are much less of an indicator than multiple trees. So if you see a bunch of these scraggly palm trees, you are probably in the state of this one, Grosso do Sul. That's where you are, basically. Look at this. I made tiny ones for my car. I'll post them in V's Discord if you're in it. Yes, I am. I'll have a look there, Astral. Thank you so much, mate. I love that kind of stuff. You know, I always love to see the talents of community members. You know, that's amazing. Right. Okay. Everybody remember, scraggly palm trees. You're in Grosso do Sul, Brazil. Right. Oh my God. Another one. God, you can. This isn't. I'll tell you right now. This is intermediate level. This is somebody saying this isn't like advanced stuff. This is intermediate. South Australia. Look, we know. We just had one. We know we're in Southern Australia now. We know we're in Southern Australia, so we can go. We're probably near the coast. So let's just go like that. Boom. Yes. Look at that. We were actually quite close to Adelaide. Okay, but look at this. We have got now found a way when it's not 100% clear to quickly find where we are. Right. Right. So we're. Oh, is this. That could be. Is that Europe? No. Yes. No. What's giving this away? I'm not. No, it's not. Are they European plates? They're not European plates. They are European plates. Okay, this is giving me. This one is giving me problems. I'm thinking. You thinking Morocco? I'm not sure if Morocco's covered by Geoguessr. Most countries are. Right, what is the meta? I wonder what the meta is, though. There's something about this that is going to tell me where we are. It feels European. Oh, cruise ship. Oh, I'm thinking maybe Croatia. Maybe Croatia. You thinking Algeria? I don't know. Gosh. Not seeing anything else that's giving me anything definite. Hungary. Yeah, Hungary is. Looks like you think it's EU plates. I'm gonna go. Let's find out. I'm gonna go with Croatia, and I'm gonna go with Split. No, it was the port. Oh my God, this is Gibraltar. Oh, come on. Wow, this is car meta. All right, we are going a bit mad now. That long antenna with the silver tip on the Google car is mostly found in Gibraltar. Wow. Look at this. You weren't too far off, Thrak, actually. No, you're absolutely right. You'll see a lot of English UK license plates, back yellow, front white. But remember that Gibraltar drives on the right. Ah, okay. But there you go. So if it has that on the car, and you've seen a few other clues, Gibraltar. Wow. Flipping it. That was right. So that was the results of that one. That was like, okay. All right, we'll do another round. We'll see where we're at, okay? Let's try again. Play again. Right, so. Japan. So we're in Shibahari. So we're in Japan. That's easy enough. But this is going to be like, what region of Japan are we in? Is that a railway track or just a road? It's just a road. So it's like, is there something that's telling me which bit of Japan here? It's going to be this. I bet it's going to be the bloody pole. So it's 100% Japan, but it's like, yeah, let's try. Let's see. Let's just put ourselves in a bit of Japan, right? And then work out where we are. So let's just say we're in sort of like Sapporo way. Okay, we were actually, it was the pole. So we were in sort of like Nagoya way. Transformers in Chubu are often attached with large triangle and horizontal bars. What? So this is, oh my God. So to be in this area, what am I looking? I can't even work out what I'm looking at here. But yeah, this is to do with the. This is a bloody pole is never a good side. Yeah, so basically, it's if we see this fancy pole setup, it's not just Japan, it's kind of Nagoya way Japan. Wow, it's like, oh my Lord. Next, okay, stop sign. That's gonna be something about the coloration of the road signs. We're driving on the right. Is this? It's not America, is it? It's not America. Is it America? Is this America? Right, that's the meta. Boom. I know what the meta. I don't know what it means, but that's the meta. It's a particularly. It's that. That's going to give it away. It's going to be the color of the fire hydrant, and there'll be something about that. The water thinking, the water thinking. Or it'll be the cross on the road here. I don't know. Is this? It is. It's giving me America vibes. It could be Canada vibes. So let's go with America. And I'm going to go northeast for some reason. I'm feeling northeast states. So I'm going to go sort of like New Hampshire way. Oh, it was Canada land. It was Canada land, but it was a particular bit. It was Newfoundland. So my God, it's this bit. It's this point. It's this bit over here. So if you were fire hydrants in Newfoundland often have a diamond-shaped marker next to them. It wasn't the color, it was that. This is mad. I love this. I feel like the important information is probably dribbling out my ears. Okay, like probably quite important stuff I should be remembering, like anniversaries or names or my pin numbers. But instead, I'm cramming in the fact that if I see a fire hydrant with a diamond marker next to it, I know that I'm somewhere in Newfoundland, basically. Oh God, yeah. I have that for stream. The more you know thing. Send it over, Vithika. I'll turn that into a GIF. I haven't added to the GIF list in a while. So the GIF list that we have for followers and subs here. I haven't added a new one in the longest time. Maybe we're overdue a new one. We're overdue a new one. Right. Next. Next. Is this going to be about the dirt and scrubland? This is going to be. Oh, I wonder. Oh God, what's the meta on this one? It's not the car, probably. Oh, or is it this? Is that miles? I think this is Botswana. I'm going to go with Botswana. Actually, where are we? Yeah, I'm going to go with. Oh God, I'm going to go with Botswana. And don't ask me, or Eswatini maybe. I'm going to go Eswatini. Oh no. Nope. Australia. It's like, oh man, Australia is kicking our asses here. Yellow signposts are specific to Western Australia. Oh my God. Not the sign. The post. The signpost is yellow, Western Australia. Wow. Okay. Next. Is this Murica? This feels Murica. This is. I wonder, is this Murica? Because it's got the double yellow in the middle. Yeah, Australia uses miles instead of kilometers. Yeah. I did think, because I did wonder if there were any like African countries that might still use miles, like I don't know, South Africa or Botswana or something. But yeah, is this going to be a poll question? Because I'll be damned if I know where I am. Oof. I don't know. Remember, we can't move. I'm thinking this. I'm wondering if this is like American breadbasket kind of thing, or is this Australia again? Is this Australia? Is there something about this that means that it's Australia? Oh man, this one I honestly couldn't tell you. There's not much at all here. I'm gonna go with Australia and see where it takes me. Boom. No, it was it was Brazil. My God, we're learning a lot today. Brazil, specifically, it was the sugarcane. So that's sugarcane. And they are found in Sao Paulo, the state of Sao Paulo, which is kind of here. All right, so it's kind of Sao Paulo. It's also found in the coastal northeast. So okay, so this is mad. Sent it in DM on Discord and answered. Excellent, Vithika. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, Australia does use. I think no, does Australia use miles or kilometers? Miles, I think, because ex-Brit place. Don't know. I'm assuming miles now. Okay, right. Flipping it. Right. Oh, gold. America? No. I don't think this is America actually. I don't think the license plates are they American license plates? No, it's going to be something. Oh, what's giving this away? Oh, is it going to be another is this going to be another poll question? And we've got have we got scraggly palm trees? I don't think we have. Australia does use kilometers. Ah, okay. They were like the British. Fair. We've earned that in a lot of places, to be honest. Pindari something. Oh my god, where's this? Anybody got? Is it Middle Easty? It's hard to tell. It's a well-to-do neighborhood, but I couldn't tell you much else. Okay, this is where the meta comes in, you see, because this would give us at least the country. They're on the left-hand side. I'm wondering if it's Singapore. I don't know. I'm going to go with Singapore. I don't think it's Singapore necessarily, but no. Oh god, what? It's all bloody Australia. It's all bloody Australia. If in doubt, it's right. If you see more than a couple yellow plates in Australia, you should be in. I didn't know I was in Australia though. That's the problem. But you'll be in New. Oh right, but if you see them, you're in New South Wales, so you're kind of Sydney way. Well, not Sydney way. Well, yeah, sort of Sydney way ish. But it's a big old state actually. Oh my god. Yeah. The game's got it. Yeah, the game is having at me, Vithica. It's having a proper go at me. Right, how did we do there? Oh, we didn't do all that well. To be fair, we have had better rounds. We have had better rounds. However, it's all good. It's all good. We will go around again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ivan, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, friend. We are on an educational journey. We're on an educational journey to understand the meta before we carry on competing in this game. Is this going to be a road meta or a pole meta? What do we reckon? This feels south. Where are we? We're kind of north, so I think we are south of the equator. I feel your pain with Australia. Greetings from Barcelona. Hola, ¿qué tal? Apologies, my Spanish is terrible, Ivan. I do a little bit of I could do some French, and I can do English. Just, I'm afraid, if I could do Spanish, I would do more. But yeah, ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? I hope you're well. Is it mi amigo? I'm just insulting you now, aren't I? I'm insulting you, Ivan. I'm so sorry. Welcome in. Yeah, we're to those who are new here, let me just do a mini intro. So welcome to the lounge. This is the lounge where everybody chills out, basically. This is where everybody chills out. As you can see, everybody who comes in gets a virtual comfy chair and gets to hang out here in the lounge. Variety you get the GIF list as well. You get access to the GIF list because you're a follower. Not that there's 2 levels, as you can see. And yes, variety streamer going on a bit of a Geoguessr journey at the moment. Am I right in thinking then, from your commentary, Ivan, you like to play this game? Is that a fair comment? Are you what level? I mean, do you play competitively? Do you play the duels and all that kind of stuff? But yeah, welcome in. We're delighted to have you here. I hope you're having a good day, and that all is well in. Oh, bugger! I forgot that I was on the clock. So we got 0 points there. Good start. Good start. Okay, we were in Baja California. Oh no, this is yeah, it's a bit of Mexico. So right, what you know what it was a pole meta. Oh my gosh, the wooden variant of the hanging pole is found on the Baja California Peninsula. So it's particular to Mexico, but this bit of Mexico. If you see this, oh my gosh, Lucy, hello. How are things? How are things in Guernsey? How are things in Guernsey? I hope you're well. Ivan, yes, I love it. I used to play a couple of years before. Unfortunately, I don't have much time now to play, so I prefer to watch. Oh, no worries, mate. No worries. I'm gonna say, did you ever I mean, was the duels options like available then when you could play competitively when you were into it? That's what we're gearing up for, is to try and climb up the duels league a little bit. But at the moment, I figured what we needed to do was train. You see, do a bit of training, and I'm enjoying the training basically because I am learning more than I expected I would ever get to learn about the shape of telegraph poles, bollards, vegetation. It's like, okay, this is all good, I wanted to ask what you use for the learnable meta thing. Yeah, Lucy, it's I think it gives us some info somewhere. Let me just see. Is this the one? No, not that one. That's the list of stuff. Where's the one? There was some. Here we go. Here we are. Oh no. That. There's a something. There's a script. There's a Discord. What's that one? Is that the one? No. Oh, yeah. Go to learnable. Yeah, go to learnablemeta.com and it will give you the instructions there if you want to play with it. Yeah. Basically, you have to enable a script and then use their custom maps within Geoguessr. But there seems to be loads of maps to choose from. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward as well, Lucy. Hopefully, see if that works for you and let us know how it goes. Yeah. Let's see. Ivan, I realised I was very good with this game and explain things and curious facts about the places we saw in this game. So I changed my career and now I work as a tour guide. So I owe this game a lot. That is amazing. Ivan, that is legitimately brilliant. I love that. Seriously, hand on heart, I love that for you. That's brilliant. So you do so if you're Barcelona way, do you? I guess do you do? I'm guessing you do Barcelona tours. I had the when I worked for a previous company, we had an office in Barcelona, so I had the option, the ability rather, to go visit our Barcelona office a few times. Obviously, amazing city. I know there's a lot of talk about over tourism and stuff like that these days, and with good cause. But just purely like hanging out with my Barcelona colleagues at the time was lovely. It was great. It was great fun. Lovely place. Amazing architecture, all that kind of stuff. Love the place. But that's brilliant, Ivan. I love that. That's what you've become. Off the back of loving this kind of thing. Things are swell here, says Lucy. Just building a bridge on Minecraft. Hope things are swell for you too. Oh, nice. Is it a bridge to nowhere, or is there a destination for the bridge, Lucy? I'll get my IT tech boyfriend to do it. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I always feel that I'm kind of tech support for my mum, and one of my brothers. I've got two brothers. One of them, he's also in IT. The other one isn't. He tends to. The other one, middle brother, does have the occasional tech question he drops to both me and my youngest. I'm doing tours in Barcelona and everywhere in Catalonia, France, and Andorra. Oh, that's brilliant, mate. I love that. That is fantastic, and it sounds very much like you're enjoying it as well, which is really nice. Lovely. So, Ivan, while you're here, I'll put you on the spot slightly. Give me one of your favourite facts about Barcelona, just because we've got Barcelona in front of us here. Is there a particular favourite fact or factoid or story that you would use on your tours that you would use for a Barcelona tour? If you know, again, you know, and then I'll stop putting you on the spot, and then you can just chill as much as you want, mate. It's a bridge across the river to where my friend is living. That's sweet. I love that, Lucy. That's really nice. Yeah, I hope you. Yeah, let us know how it goes with the learnable meta, mate. Let us know how that goes, friend. Okay. Right. So that's Baja, Mexico. Or Baja California Sur, which is part of Mexico. Those polls. Right. Next. Boom. El cinturón de seguridad. So it's fasten your seatbelt. So it's a Spanish-speaking country. Kilometers. Are we north or south of the equator? We are south of the equator slightly. So I think it's South American country. Obedece las señales. So, I wonder where we are. I don't know. Maybe this is Brazil. You're thinking Mexico. Are we thinking Mexico, or do we think it's Brazil? I don't know. You know what, Astral, you could be 100% right, mate. What's the meta, though? What is the meta? What am I being told? You know what? Hello, where are you from? Do you mind telling me? What is I'm going to love knowing what the meta is on this one. Okay, let's go. You know what? Let's go Mexico. Let us go. Actually, no, it's south of the. I'm going to go Brazil just because I think we're south of the equator. So I'm going to go sort of like here and see what we get. God. Sir, I told you you did Astral, and you may slap my wrist. Okay. I'd second guess myself, and I should have gone with what you were saying. Oh God. So what is it about this part of Mexico? Extremely dark fields are common in Guanajuato. That's mad. So this area it is indicated by this kind of scrubland. Oh my lord. This is mad. Ivan, one of my favourite stories is about an assassination attempt on King Ferdinand II of Aragon, right at the door of the royal palace here in Barcelona. The sentence for the attempt was terrible. He was quartered and dragged through the city hanging from a carriage in 1492. Oh my lord. You know what that reminds me of, Ivan? There's a similar punishment that was meted out to so you know Guy Fawkes, you know, the person who tried to I don't know how much of this history like travels outside of the UK, but the Houses of Parliament, Guy Fawkes, you know, the person who was attempted and got caught. One of his punishments was to be hung, drawn, and quartered. So he was hung until he was nearly dead. Yeah, he was. I think he was then torn apart by horses to quarter him, and what have you, and some other horrible stuff. Yeah, you know, seriously, medieval times. If they punished you, they didn't muck about. They really punished you. They really punished you. It's like, oh my gosh. Right, okay, that was that one. Next. Okay. Is it about what's giving it away? Anything to do with the car we're in? No. Is it a poll? Oh, is it a weird? Is this a weird poll question? Do we think this is a weird poll question? What do we reckon? Oh, I don't know. There's a torture museum in Bruges I do recommend. Oh my lord. I love all these recommendations. I do love weird and wonderful museums. If you're ever in London, just not too far from Euston Station is the Wellcome Medical History Museum. I recommend that because that's got lots of like historical medical implements. It's terrifying. terrifying, but it's a really interesting museum. And like with almost all museums in London, absolutely free. You just go in. No, don't have to book. Just go. I come back to talk of medieval torture. Indeed, you think this is Australia? Is this Australia? I don't know. You know what? It might as. Let's go. Let's say Australia. Is this Australia? No, it was. It's Brazil. It was the pointy palm trees again. Oh, we forgot. Oh, I forgot about the pointy palm trees. Okay, that was a pointy palm tree example. Okay. There's a museum in Ghent about the history of mental institutes, and it's super fascinating. Yeah, I do like that. I do love a good museum. This is why I've always been much more interested in stuff like city breaks and stuff, because I like to see the architecture, have a coffee, go check out a museum, that kind of stuff. I'm not one for just sitting on a beach. It doesn't work for me, that. But each their own. If you like that, then great. But I do like I like to be able to see things and do things. So yeah, stuff like that where there's like little quirky museums as well. Thrack, it keeps messing with us. Yes, it does, mate. Right. Is this what's the meta here? It's this. This is the meta. But what does it mean? What does it mean? I need a sign. We are in south of the equator. Oh, it's the hanging poles. Where did they say the hanging poles were from? Where was it? Where was the hanging poles from? Was this Australia? No. The hanging poles was thingy. Mexico. Yeah. So this is there. So this is hanging poles. Looking like we're not in a particularly built up part of this area. So let's just say we're kind of here. Oh, god damn it. Oh, come on. I thought we had it. This is a tough old session today, everybody. South Africa, blue back of Google car, Gen 4. Oh my lord. Okay. If you see a blue back of the Google car with or without antenna, you can be only in South Africa or Europe. With yellow outer lines and driving on the left, you're going to be in. So if you're left-hand drive, it's going to be South Africa. Wow. A blue shadow, the merest smear of blue. Wow, that's a car meta and a half. We've got 0 points for that. We got punished. Now, okay, so obviously there's going to be stuff around just being able to look at the signs. It's going to be about the language. I think this is northern India. I'm pretty certain I've seen this one. I think this is Assam. I think this is the state of Assam in India. So let me just see if I've remembered this properly. So it's not just India, which is Mahusiv. I think we're in not Bangladesh. I think it's up here. Hang on. Where's come on. This is when I get it completely wrong, Assam. It's up here. It's here. It's around here. Get in. Look at that. That I'm pleased with remembering that one. Look at that. If the Brits know anything, it's India. That's fair. Yeah, you're not wrong. So this was the Assamese language, mainly found in Assam. Also uses the Bengali script with the addition of some characters, and most notably these things. Wow. But I just remember I did a practice previously, and it had this, and it was this fancy alphabet. It's a beautiful alphabet. Look at it. Isn't that pretty? The thing about these alphabets, right, is that I'd only ever be able to type them because they're more like drawing than writing. And you know what I mean? I can, my handwriting's bad when it's English. Can you imagine me trying to draw some of the? Can you imagine me trying to draw that? I've got no chance. I'd need about 5 attempts. Right, but yeah, that was a Sam. Right, so that saved our round, actually. It would have been like basically 3 points. Right, I've got time for... I'm going to do one more quick round and then I'm going to raid out, okay? So we're going to rattle through this one. E-com Express Delivery Centre. So... Oh, what does that say? I can't see where we are. I can't quite read it. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. I think, is this Singapore? Where are we? Is this Sri Lanka though? Maybe. Oh, is this? This could be Sri Lanka. Right. What am I missing? So there's obviously a meta here, other than that sign. You know, the sign is a bonus. I don't think, but it's English. You see, so that lends itself towards something like maybe Sri Lanka or something like. Or is it? Can't quite read it. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's so Southeast Asia. Yeah, I can. I'm not. I'm not a very good drawer. Southeast. What do we think? What do we think? I'm going to go kind of Nepal. I'm going to go Nepal. I don't think it's right. I don't think this is right. Oh, it was actually India. Oh gosh, so it was the language. Oh right. It was Astral. You're right. It was India, and it was the alphabet. Oh, look at this one. So this is the Oriya script, found in Odisha, which is, so if Assam was over here with that one, if you find this one, this script, it's kind of over here. Wide semicircles covering the top. They have a distinct diacritic in the shape of a wide curve above the top of the letter. So that's kind of, so if you see these kind of ones here, a useful mnemonic is that the shape of the characters resembles a skull emoji. Oh my god! But if you see that, it means that you're in this part of the world. Worth knowing. Worth knowing. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, next. That was okay. Right, anything here that we've seen is this? Oh! What? Okay, that's a meta. I wonder where this is. We are north or south of the equator. We are probably north of the equator. So it could be Mexico. But what? Oh, is it a poll? Is this a poll question? Is this a weird poll question or something else? Down under. Do we think it's? Are we in Australia again? Oh, I'm doing it. I'm going to go with Australia. I think you might be on something. Let's go kind of like west. Let's go kind of like here. No. No. Mexico, Brittlebush. Brittlebush has, oh my god. Brittlebush are small shrubs with bright silver grey leaves that are most commonly found in Sonora, especially around Hermosillo. Wow. So not only is it in Mexico, it's this bit of Mexico. If you see these bushes, you're probably in northwest Mexico. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not good at bushes. Yeah. Nobody told me that I was getting tested on bushes today. Yeah. If somebody had told me, right, I would have learned. I would have learned about bushes. I would have studied them. I didn't know they were going to be on today's exam. Bushes. Oh my god, this is mad. I tell you, I mean, I've meant, look, you didn't think it was Australia. I'm some of these, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna, yeah, who knows? The thing that I'm really looking forward to watching is the World Championships. You know, like we mentioned this before, in Denmark, the World Championships are happening in Australia. Not Australia, in August. I've got Australia in my mind. In August in Denmark, they're having the Geoguessr World Championships. And until very recently, I had no idea that was a thing. Now I am looking forward to watching it on the Geoguessr channel. 100% looking forward to it. Can't wait. Next. No stopping, so okay. Oh. It's going to be something about this. This is a weird thing. Refuge Island. We're on the left hand. This is left hand drive. Water recycling plant, but I don't know where we are. But it's left hand drive, I think. Oh God, where are we? Does that mean we're in? So this is basically probably Australia, maybe New Zealand. I'm thinking New Zealand. Wollongong is in Australia, really? Is it Wollongong? Wollongong, yes. Oh right. Where's Wollongong? Where's Wollongong? Wollongong. I don't know which bit. It's going to be on the coast ish. They tend to be in the. Oh God. Think about this. This is one where the region is important because Australia being so big. It's south of Sydney. Pixie, hello. What? Wollongong. Yes, I see you, Wollongong. We're going to get a good one. Oh, 1.6 kilometers. Yes. Pixie, thank you so much. How are you, mate? Lovely to see you. Problem was it didn't have the Mexico filter on. There you go. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Well, yes, but the meta is New South Wales is the only state to use red, no stopping signs. So if you know you're in Australia, which is challenge number 1, but that if you see that you're in New South Wales. Okay, I'm working. Okay, I hope work's going reasonably well, mate. Forgive me, Pixie, and again, you can tell me off for being so nosy. What kind of work or industry are you in? Again, I'm always just interested in the people in my community and what have you. So I hope work's going well. Apologies if you told me before, but also you can tell me to sod off if that's information that is not to be disclosed. I saw Wollongong and knew it was Australia. I looked at going to uni there several years ago. Oh, really? That's awesome. Have you ever gotten a guess exactly right? I have been close. Because I've always been playing timed rounds, Thrak. I've never given myself enough time to get like a perfect score. If you see what I mean, this means something. This is a weird poll. It means something. We're north of the equator. This is going to be. This is going to be the thing. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for the clip, Bogmel. Points will be coming your way. I do digital marketing for an international grocery company. I love it. That sounds really interesting. I used to work for an e-com company previously, so kind of tangentially got some interesting. It's an area that I know a little bit about, but I'm not going to say I'm an expert by a long shot. No way. But I find the stuff that goes on there interesting. This is where are we? North of the equator. Where are we in Africa? I'm going to say we're in Africa and then hope for the best. Let's go with Nigeria. Nope, we were in Mexico. Of course we were. Okay. I put myself under pressure there. So red fields are commonly seen in Zacatecas and occasionally southern Durango. Oh my lord! So this is another region of Mexico. If we see this, we're at like dead center. If we see the red fields like that, boom, center of Mexico. Wow. Right, last round before we read out. Can't quite read that. Niños Hendes. So it's probably. Oh, it's going. This is sure. This has got to be. This is going to be the clue, but I don't know where we are. I don't think there's anything else. This feels. Is this European? Yeah, we're north of the equator. This feels Portugal, maybe. Is this Portuguese? Should have said Mexico. I was thinking it, but didn't type it. It's like, you know, we're all learning together. We're all learning together. I'm going to be interested to see how good you all get. I'm going to go Portugal. I don't know if it is, but I'm going to go Portugal. And I'm going to go something like here. Oh, God damn. You know what? If I just randomly guessed Mexico 5 times without even looking, I would have scored pretty highly. I would have scored pretty highly in this round. I'm afraid to say anything this one. It's always Mexico, apparently. So this is... Oh, you're joking. Cobblestone pavement. So this kind of like unorganized tiles can be found in most of the central states, but it's by far most commonly found in the states of Nayarit, Jalisco, Colima, and Querétaro. Bloody hell. So basically, down there. That's mad. Mexico got it out for me. Yes. Oh, my Lord. I've got to say, there we go. You know what? Considering we're learning, I'm not too fussed about that. I think that's not bad. That was a good learning session, that. I was going to point out the roadway. No clue what area it is. Yeah, there you go. There's the meta. Yeah, the road was the meta. One thing I will just mention about Geoguessr, let's go back to home, is I did a thing. Is that I now have the creator badge because I said, hello, I'm doing Geoguessr and I'd like to apply please for that. So I think I now have the creator badge. Which might have you. Basically, it means I've got a referral code. So basically, if ever you want to purchase anything in this game, if you use the code Daddy Wisdom, I can't remember if it gives you discounts or not, but it certainly I think it gives me. I think it does nice things for me. But there you go, Daddy Wisdom. Oh God, why has it put it highlighted like that? Oh, it's highlighted it because it's my name. Okay, but yeah, if you ever decide to purchase anything in this game. You know, like a subscription or whatever. If you ever use my code, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Apparently it'll do something. I don't know what. Right, I need to raid out because it's time. It's time. Welcome into the server. Actually. Thrak, welcome into the Discord. Just said hello to you. Right, let's just yeah. Thank you for the kind words, Vithka. I appreciate you, mate. Really do. Do hang around for the raid. Oh no! Why have you started? No, we're not ready to go. Oh, they're way too keen. They are. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have been on. Let me take you somewhere good. I will take you somewhere good. If you hang around for the raid, you will get bonus pocket money, which is the in-house currency, which can be used for raffle tickets later in the year, which means, and you can win digital Steam gift cards, etc. The only follow I'm going to thank today is Ivan. I think the rest of them were a bunch of nonsense. So thank you, Ivan, for the follow. CJ and Darth. Lovely moderators, Tangiabot there as my bot moderator. And Vithika, thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate you. Let me see who's live and I'll take you somewhere. Darling, you gotta let me know. Bum 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 bum. Should I stay or should I go? Bum 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 bum. Let us go see. Let's go see Tori. Tori's on. Tori, it's wonderful, wonderful person. I kind of knew them tangentially a little bit before Rotterdam, TwitchCon EU Rotterdam, but got to hang out with them in Rotterdam a fair amount, and we kind of we had a great time. She's just got on. She's a great, fun person to hang out with. So we're going to go and say hi to Tori. Before we do, thank you everybody who uses the stream loot cards. Appreciate you. If you use the stickers, appreciate you more as well. Mod, love, pride, good vibes. Those ones are 0 bits. Tangiabot is active if everybody ever uses that. Thank you very much. And we're gonna go. We're gonna go see Tori. Do give her a follow. Do let her know that Daddy sent you. Hopefully she'll know what I'm on about. I think she should. I think. But yeah, seriously, give her a follow when you get there. You won't regret it. She's great fun. She's playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Yeah, she's doing Skyrim I think it's for the first time as well, actually. So hopefully she's having a good time with that. I will say hi and bye, as it were, but I will then be hanging around Twitch. But for now, thank you everybody for being here. We will be on again soon. If it's Friday, we'll do stuff. Not sure what yet, but we'll do something. Maybe we'll do house listings. Maybe we'll do more Geo. Maybe we'll do an indie game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do something. But thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Have a good Thursday. And I will see you all soon. I love you all. Take care. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.